right side first. Now, good. If your neck bothers you, you can either use your hand or take a block and support. I'm more interested in, now that you are supported on this side, do the same breathing to see if you can lift this left side of your chest much more towards the ceiling. It should touch the sky. It's a very firm action. At the same time, it's a gentle action. You are not muscularly forcing anything. The palm can stay face facing up would be good. If it bothers the arm, then let it face down. You can even bend your knees here if you wish. Everybody lie down like this. If you don't have a bolster, you can take a couple of blankets, put them over a block, create somehow that support for the right flank of the body. If you are a raw beginner with this kind of work, you might even begin by just relaxing it. Find out automatically what the body does, and then help that automatic to open the left side of the rib cage much more towards the ceiling. As we discussed earlier, more in the back of the body than in the front of the body. I would even like to say, enjoy the process. Be much more aware of that. The neck and the head must be comfortable. Use whatever support you need under the head to do that. Pretend you are singing long notes. Even long om will do. Don't actually sing, but pretend you are singing. So at least the exhalation becomes considerably longer. Oh. Until you have done this kind of work for at least a month, I would suggest don't try inhalation retentions. Definitely don't try exhalation retention. You can slowly introduce inhalation retention. Like if I'm learning this, for one breath, I will do a retention. Then I take 2 or 3 breaths without that retention. Soft eyes, soft ears, soft tongue. All of us looks to me like have very good karma because the fire alarm is not going off. Again, to relate my experience of this, the biggest disturbance I found was the pressure in the ear was difficult to control. That may be peculiar to me, may not be for everybody. The space in the inner corner of the eyes, in the inner ears, and in the sides of the throat must continue. On an exhalation finish, come sit up. If you like, sit on the bolster, take 2 or 3 breaths before you lie down on the second side.